Over the years, Elementor have been doing a lot of updates to their plugin. One of the areas they focus more on is performance. They have rolled out a couple of features to improve website performance. The recent feature, which is the element caching, is a great feature I just can't help but to make a video about. So before we dive into this feature, let's talk a bit about what caching is and its role in web development. Caching is the process of storing copies of files in a temporary storage location so that they can be accessed more quickly whenever a website or web page is loaded. Okay, so now what are the rules of caching in web development? There are a series of roles this caching could play in web development. Some of such roles are it speed up page load time, which is one of the most important aspects, and then it reduces server load. It also helps in bandwidth saving, improves scalability, search engine optimization, and also for better user experience. There are other roles caching could play in web development, but these are some of the key roles it plays. So without further delay, let's dive in and discuss more about the element caching Elementor recently rolled out. In order for us to start making use of this element caching feature, on our WordPress dashboard, we head over to Elementor and then we'll go to the settings. Now for the settings, we head over to the features and then we scroll down to where we see element caching, and then we're going to set this to active, and we're going to scroll down here and then we're going to click on save changes. Okay, now mind you, element caching reduces loading time by saving up a copy of an element instead of rendering it fresh every time the page is loaded. Okay, so now when you come over here to our editing canvas, now we're going to add a structure here, and then let's just add this. Now when you come over to this container, you can see that there is no feature here for the element caching. However, when you come over here and let's say we drag an image, let's drop the image here, and then you go to the advanced settings, you scroll down here, you're going to see this cache settings. Okay, so it's set to default, so you can come over here, you can set it to inactive or you can set it to active. Okay, so and if you wish to learn more about these cache settings and how it works and everything, you can just click on this link and it's going to take you to where you're going to learn more about it. So this feature is available for all the widgets here. You can come over here, you can drag a button and drop a button here, go to the advanced settings and you're going to see this effect as well. And when you come over here, you drag let's say an icon, you drop it here, you go over here to the advanced settings, you come down, you're going to see the cache settings here and your ability to control it here as well. Okay, so now that you've known how to activate it, there is also another thing for you to do, which is how long you want that particular element to be cached. Okay, so in order for you to have control over that, you need to know where it's found. So you just need to go back to your settings, that's your Elementor settings. Now instead of features, you're going to come over to performance. Now for performance, you're going to scroll down, you're going to see where it's written element cache expiration. Okay, and now you have the ability to set it how long you want that particular data to be stored in the cache. Is it 1 day, 12 hours, 6 hours, a month, and even up to a year it can be stored for you. Okay, so once you've selected how long you want your elements to be cached, you're just going to come over here and click on save changes. Finally, and most importantly, do not use this element caching feature on elements that contain dynamic tags. Take for instance elements that you've used shortcodes or some kind of dynamic feature on them. Okay, then that is pretty much it about this new feature that Elementor have rolled out. So we've come to the end of this tutorial. I hope you've learned something new. Please remember to give this video a thumbs up and also drop your comments, suggestions, and whatever you want on the comment section of this video, and I'll do what to attend to as much as I can. But until then, see you on our next video. Bye-bye.